The Mahindra Scorpio is a four-wheel drive SUV manufactured by Mahindra and Mahindra Limited, the flagship company of the Indian Mahindra Group. It was the first SUV from the company built for the global market. The Scorpio has been successfully accepted in international markets across the globe. The Scorpio was conceptualized and designed by the in-house integrated design and manufacturing team of M&M. The car has been the recipient of 3 prestigious Indian awards, the Car of the Year award from Business Standard Motoring, as well as the Best SUV of the Year, and the Best Car of the Year awards, both from BBC World Wheels. Development. Prior to the mid-1990s, Mahindra and Mahindra was an automobile assembly company. The company manufactured Willys Jeeps and its minor modified versions, with modifications carried out in India. In 1996, the company planned to enter the SUV segment with a new product which could compete globally. Since M&M did not have the technical know-how to handle such an ambitious product, they devised an entirely new concept among Indian auto companies. Roping in new executives who had worked in the auto industry in Western countries, such as Pawan Goenka and Alan Duranty, the company broke the rule that says automakers must design, engineer and test their own vehicles while spending millions of dollars in the process. The new Mahindra Scorpio SUV had all of its major systems designed directly by suppliers, with the only inputs from Mahindra being design, performance specifications and program cost. The design and engineering of the systems were carried out by suppliers, as well as testing, validation and materials selection. Sourcing and engineering locations were also chosen by suppliers. The parts were later assembled in a Mahindra plant under the Mahindra badge, being a well-known brand in India. Using this method, the company was able to build from scratch a new vehicle with virtually 100% supplier involvement from concept to reality, at a cost of Rs 600 crore, including improvements to the plant. The project took 5 years to move from concept to final product. The cost was estimated in 2002 to be Rs 550 crore. First generation. The Mahindra Scorpio was launched in India in 2002. Soon after the success of the Scorpio, Mahindra launched an upgraded Scorpio with plush seats and rear center armrest, dual-tone exterior color and various minor changes. Second generation. In April 2006, the company launched an upgraded Scorpio, dubbing it the all-new Scorpio. At the Auto Expo 2006 in Delhi, Mahindra also showcased their future plans on the Scorpio model by showcasing a hybrid Scorpio with CRDE engine and a Scorpio based on a pickup truck. The hybrid, the first such vehicle developed in India, was developed by Arun Jora, a former employee of Ford. His senior, Pawan Goenka, a former engineer at GM, heads Mahindra's automotive division and oversees the Scorpio project. In June 2007, Mahindra launched a pickup version in India known as the Scorpio Getaway. On September 21, 2008, Mahindra launched their latest Scorpio with a 6-speed automatic transmission gearbox. Safety. The upgraded Mahindra Scorpio Getaway, launched in Australia in mid-2009, received additional safety features to the Indian model such as ABS brakes and airbags in an attempt to raise its rating to a minimum of 3 stars from the current 2-star ANCAP rating. The 2012 model scored 6.6 points out of a possible 16, giving it a 3-star ANCAP rating. Hybrid version. On April 14, 2008, Mahindra revealed a concept of a diesel-electric hybrid version of their Scorpio SUV at the 2008 SAE World Congress. 3rd Gen 2014. The 3rd Gen of the Scorpio was launched on September 26, 2014 with redesigned front and rear fascias and a new dashboard. A revised automatic variant of the SUV is expected in 2015. M-Hawk engine. The M-Hawk diesel engine holds a capacity of 2.2 L with 4 cylinders that delivers 120 horsepower. The M-Hawk employs a top-mounted intercooler to improve turbocharger efficiency. The engine is based on the Bosch common rail system with solenoid injectors and fuel spray design that improves fuel efficiency. The M-Hawk is equipped with a 2-chain drive stage system and hydraulic lash adjusters. Exports: the Mahindra Scorpio is sold across the world in countries such as Australia, Bangladesh, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, France, Italy, Nepal, Qatar, Egypt, Malaysia, Russia, Spain, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Trinidad and Turkey. Western Europe in Western Europe, so as not to confuse the vehicle with the Ford Scorpio executive car, it is called the Mahindra Goa. United States Mahindra has for a while had plans on exporting to the United States, possibly with a diesel-electric hybrid. In 2006, it entered into an agreement with Global Vehicles USA to import and distribute Mahindra vehicles. It originally planned to release a modified pickup version of the Scorpio, named Appalachia, in the United States by the end of 2009, but legal problems have pushed back its entry into the U.S. market. This vehicle is projected to cost in the low $20,000s. Specifications: engine, top-mounted intercooled, M-Hawk CRDE, 4-stroke, turbocharged, DI, cubic capacity, 2179 cc's, max. Gross power, 120 bhp at 4000 rpms, max. Gross torque, 290 Nm at 1800 to 2800 rpms, gearbox, 5-speed manual and 6-speed automatic, tires, P235/70R16, radial tubeless, front brakes, disc and caliper type, twin-pod and tandem booster, rear brakes, drum type, fuel tank capacity, 60 L, fuel type, diesel, turning circle radius, 5.6 m for 2WD. Variants. References. External links: Mahindra Scorpio, variants of Mahindra Scorpio, Mahindra entrance to U.S. market, Mahindra Scorpio still going strong, Mahindra Scorpio models and price list, a modified Mahindra Scorpio.